all right? Because America is nothing but a giant corporation, man. You understand? And all you people like to do is spend, man. America the American people are the ones that spend the most in the entire world, man. You understand? So it says right here, all right, it says, and made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant and joined themselves to the heathen and were sold to do mischief, man. All right, they took on wickedness, man. They forsook their own covenant, all right, like you Negroes doing today, man. You Negroes and you Latinos, you Native Americans do today, and you took on the ways of these other nations, all right? The Heavenly Father is calling you wicked, man. All right? You're wicked as hell, man. All right? All right? You are sold to do mischief, man. You understand? All right? It says, now, when the kingdom was established before Antiochus, he thought to reign over Egypt, that he might have dominion over 2 realms, all right? The word realm is just another name for a kingdom, man. All right? You understand? It says, wherefore he entered into Egypt with a great multitude, with chariots and elephants and horsemen, and a great navy, and made war against Ptolemy, king of Egypt. Yeah, Ptolemy was a Macedonian, a Greek, man. Right, because the Greek Empire, all right, the Ptolemy dynasty, all right, they took over Egypt, and then the Greeks became the kings of Egypt, man. So at one time, white people did rule Egypt, all right, known as the Ptolemy dynasty. The Ptolemy dynasty took over Egypt, man. That's why you have statues of Edomite pharaohs, white pharaohs in the land of Egypt today, man. All right, and Cleopatra, all right, was a descendant of Ptolemy the First, man, who was a white woman, man. All right, you think Cleopatra was a black woman, man? Nah, she was a damn pale-skinned white woman. She was a Greek. She was a descendant of Ptolemy the First, man. All right, the Ptolemy dynasty took over Egypt, man. All right, the Macedonians, and then they became the rulers of Egypt, man. You understand? Come on, man. All right, this is all true history, man. We're reading this in the Bible, man. All right, and you can find this. You can look this up and find it out as well, man. This is how we know the scriptures are real. The Bible speaks true history, man. We're reading all this history right now in the Bible, man. This is why these 14 books were taken out of the scriptures, man. Because it has true history in it, man. All right, it reveals too much history, man. It plays a big part of our people in history, man. All right, what the Greeks done to us, all right, and all of that, man. It says, wherefore he entered into Egypt with a great multitude, and chariots, and elephants, and horsemen, and a great navy, and made a war against Ptolemy, king of Egypt. But Ptolemy was afraid of him and fled, and many were wounded to death. Thus they got the strong cities in the land of Egypt, and he took the spoils thereof. And after that Antiochus had smitten Egypt, he returned again in the 143rd year, and went up against Israel and Jerusalem with a great multitude. And entered proudly into the sanctuary, and took away the golden altar and the candlestick of light and all the vessels thereof. All right, so this is what when Antiochus came into power, all right, when he ruled the Greek Empire, all right, this is what he done to our people, all right, because the Greeks were Edomites, man. All right, see, you Edomites, all right, which is you so-called white people, all right, you have a lot to pay for. Not what you have just done in this time, but also in the ancient world too, as well, man. All right, because what does Amos the 1st chapter say, man? Amos the 1st chapter is about all the nations getting judged, all right, by the Heavenly Father. All right, Amos the 1st chapter, all right, is about the Heavenly Father judging all the nations for what they have done to the nation of Israel, man. All right, and you Edomites, all right, not only did you enslave and destroy our people in this time, but also during the time of the Roman Empire and also the Greeks. So you Edomites, you so-called white people, you have a lot to pay for, man. All right? You have been our number one enemy since the beginning of time, since the time with Jacob and Esau, man. All right? So it says he entered, it says, and he went up against Israel and Jerusalem. Israel and Jerusalem is talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, all right? The Bible is saying that the Greeks, Antiochus Epiphanes, all right, during the time of the Greek Empire, Antiochus Epiphanes, who were Edomites, all right, they went into the temple, man, and took all the vessels of the Lord, man, and destroyed and set the temple on fire. You understand? It says, and went up against Israel and Jerusalem with a great multitude, and entered proudly into the sanctuary, and took away the golden altar and the candlestick of light and all the vessels thereof, and the table of the showbread, and the pouring vessels, and the vials, and the censers of gold, and the veil, and the crowns, and the golden ornaments that were before the golden, let me read that again. It says, and the table of the showbread, and the pouring vessels, and the vials, and the censers of gold, and the veil, and the crowns, and the golden ornaments that were before the temple, and which he pulled off. Yeah, so he destroyed the temple, man. All right, he destroyed the sanctuary of the Most High, man. All right, Antiochus Epiphanes, man. All right, during his time, all right, during the time of the Greek Empire, man. The Lord called him a wicked root, man. All right, you understand? All right. So it says, he took also the silver and the gold and the precious vessels. Also, he took the hidden treasures which he found. Yeah, so this is what he done to our people, man. All right, the Greeks, all right, were Edomites, man. This is what you Edomites have done to our people, man. All right, you have destroyed the temple, all the holy things of the Lord, stole the holy things of the Lord, man. The Lord ain't forget about that, man. All right, the Lord ain't forget about that. The Lord still remembers that, and you're gonna have to pay for that, man. All right, you have forsook the brotherly covenant, man. All right. So it says he took also the silver and the gold and the precious vessels. Also he took the hidden treasures which he found. And when he had taken all away, he went into his own land, having made a great massacre and spoken very proudly. Yeah, so after he had did all that, man, all right, he made a great massacre, man. He slaughtered many Israelites, man, many Jews, man. All right, our people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And then he spoke very proudly about it, man. Because you Edomites, you so-called white people, you are the proudest people on the face of this earth, man. You understand? The scriptures tells you in Obadiah, all right, which is only one chapter long, which is that whole book is about the Edomites, man. All right, it tells you that Esau, the pride of his heart, has deceived him, man. All right, you so-called white people are the proudest people on the face of this earth, man. You so-called white people walk around proud as hell, man. All right, talking about America, America. You feel me? Not knowing that your beloved America is going to be destroyed, man. All right. You walk around with your American flag. All right. You walk around proud as hell. All right, hating the so-called black the Negro, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man. Proud as hell, man. All right, proud as hell, man. All right, not caring about what you done to our people, man. You're gonna pay, man. You're going to pay, man. You understand? So it says, and when he had taken all away, he went into his own land, having made a great massacre and spoken very proudly. All right. there was great mourning in Israel in every place where they were, so that the princes and elders mourned, the virgins and young men were made feeble, and the beauty of the women were changed. Every bridegroom took up lamentation, and she sat in the marriage chamber and she that sat in the marriage chamber was in heaviness. Yes, so there was a great slaughter in Israel, man. This is what you Greeks and Edomites have done to us, man. All right, during the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, man. Antiochus the fourth Epiphanes, man. All right, there was great mourning in Israel, man. All right, it says the land also was moved for the inhabitants thereof, and all the house of Jacob was covered with confusion, man. Yeah, because there was a great slaughter, man. All right, the sanctuary of the Lord was destroyed. All the holy vessels were taken. All right, there was a great slaughter in Israel, man. All right, that Israel didn't know what's happening, what's going on, man. All right, it was a great confusion, man. Our people were confounded, man, when this happened, man. You understand? All right, but this is how the Most High set it up, man. Right, because the wickedness of our doings. All right, it was our time to be captive. All right, and to Greeks to be in power, man, and for this to happen to us, man. You understand? All right. So it says, and after 2 years fully expired, the king sent his chief collector of tribute unto the cities of Judah, who came unto Jerusalem with a great multitude, and spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit, man. All right, yeah, because that's how you so-called white people come, man. You come like wolves in sheep's clothing, man. That's how you have always been. You're the devil. The word devil means deceiver, man. All right, that it's your job to be like that, man. That's how the Lord created you, man. To be a damn devil, man. All right, you're nothing but a wolf in sheep's clothing, man. All right, when you came over here to the Americas, when Gad was over here, when the Native Americans were over here, you made peace treaties with them, man. But you broke every single one of those peace treaties, man. All right, because that is your nature, to be a devil, man. All right, to create genocide and slaughter, man. It tells you that in Ezekiel 38 and 35th chapter, man. Because thou hast not hated blood, therefore blood shall pursue thee, man. You understand? So it says, yeah, so when they came to, it says right here, it says, and after 2 years fully expired, the king sent his chief collector of tribute unto the cities of Judah, who came unto Jerusalem with a great multitude, and spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. And that is your nature, man, to be deceitful, to be a devil, you Edomites, you so-called white people, man. You understand? Now let me get Psalms the 55th chapter, all right? Let's get Psalms 55, man. All right, Psalms 55 and Psalms 55 and 21. It says, the words of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. And that's how you came, all right? When you came over here, all right, to the Native American, and that's how you came to the Native Americans, man. Right? The words of your words were smoother than butter. When you had made these peace treaties, but war was in your heart, man. That's why you slaughtered over 100 million Native Americans, man. All right, it says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords, man. And that's how you always were, you Edomites, you so-called white people, man. That's how you always came, man. All right, like a wolf in sheep's clothing, man. You understand? You always came in a deceitful way, man. All right, because that is your nature. That's how the Most High created you, to be the wicked, man. All right, to be the wicked race that the Bible speaks of, man. You understand? All right. Where was I at? All right, yeah, it says, and spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. For when they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sore and destroyed much people of Israel. All right, yeah, man. So you Edomites, you got a lot to pay for. All right, for what you have done during the time of the Greek Empire, man. All right. And the Roman Empire, and this empire now, the Empire of America, man. All right, the United States, man. You understand? All right. And when he had taken the spoils of the city, he set it on fire. This is what the Greeks have done. This is what the Greeks have done to Israel. All right, to the nation of Israel, man. To you Israelites, man. This is what the Greeks are doing. We're reading it right now. This is what the Greeks have done to the Israelites, man. They have destroyed the sanctuary of the Lord. All right. It says, and when he had taken the spoils of the city, he set it on fire and pulled down the houses and walls thereof on every side. All right. But the women and children took they captive and possessed the cattle. Yeah, so they took our women and children as slaves. The Greeks, man. All right, you Edomites, you so-called white people, man. All right, you understand? It says, then builded they the city of David with a great and strong wall and with mighty towers, and made it strong for them. And they put therein a sinful nation, wicked men, and fortified themselves therein, man. Yeah, man. You Greeks, all right? Y'all were brought, you took over the land, all right? You put yourselves in it, all right? Even the wicked Israelites, man, all right? It says right here, then builded they the city of David with a great and strong wall and with mighty towers, and made it a stronghold for them, all right? And they put therein a sinful nation, wicked men, and fortified themselves therein, man. All right. It says they stored it also with armor and victuals, and when they had gathered together the spoils of Jerusalem, they laid them up there, and so they became a sore snare, man. Yeah, they have destroyed Israel, man. You understand? Wicked as hell, man. The Greeks, man. This is what the Greeks have done to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans during the time of their rulership, man. You understand? This is what the Greeks have done to us, man. All right? So it says, for it was a place to lie in wait against the sanctuary. Yeah, against the sanctuary of the Most High, man. All right? Wicked as hell, man. All right, for it was a place to lie in wait against the sanctuary and an evil adversary to Israel, man. All right, the Greeks were an evil enemy unto Israel, because the word adversary is just another name for enemy, man. All right, the Greeks were an evil adversary to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, they were an evil adversary to Israel, man. All right, it says right here, for it was a place to lie in wait against the sanctuary and an evil adversary to Israel. Thus they shed innocent blood on every side of the sanctuary and defiled it. Yeah, they shed our blood, man. Innocent blood of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Our blood was shed throughout the sanctuary, man. This is what the Greeks have done to us, man. All right? This is what the Edomites have done to us, you so-called white people, when they were known as Greeks, man. You understand? They slaughtered us, man. All right? They were our evil adversary, man. All right. It says, in so much that the inhabitants of Jerusalem fled because of them, whereupon the city was made a habitation of strangers and became strange to those that were born in her, and her own children left her. Yeah, we fled, man. All right. Her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness. Her feasts were turned into mourning, her Sabbaths into reproach, her honor into contempt. All right. As had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her excellency was turned into mourning. Talking about the land, man. All right. Our Israel, man. All right. Moreover, it says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, man. All right. And that's how Esau always comes, man. Always trying to gather the nations, all right, as all people. That's why here in America, what do they call America? The great melting pot. All right. You know, where all nations could come together. There's many people and nations and kindreds here in America, man. All right. It tells you that in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, man, that he heaps unto him all nations. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that. All right. Let's get Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Habakkuk 2 and 5, all right, it says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. Yeah, and Esau, Edom, he is a proud man, all right? You so-called white people, you Edomites, Esau, Edom, all right? You are the proudest people on the face of this earth, man, all right? You are the proudest people on the face of this earth, man, you Edomites, man, all right? It says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. All right? Who enlarges his desire as hell, because that's all he does is bring hell upon this place, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right? It tells you that in Revelation, the 6th chapter, all right? The red horse, all right, which is talking about Esau, Edom, it says, and he that sat upon him, all right, brought nothing but hell and destruction, man. All right, because that's all Esau, Edom knows, you so-called white people, is hell and destruction, man. You understand? It says, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. You see? All right, that's the characteristic of Esau, Edom, man. All right? So it says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom, all right, that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king, man. Yeah, so he tried to make us forsake our ways, the laws of the Lord, man, and make them keep his laws and commandments and his covenant, man. All right? Wicked as hell, man. All right? This is what the Greeks have done to us, man. All right? So it says, yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion. The word religion just means service, man. All right? Consented to his service, his ways, man. All right? And sanctified unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. Yeah, so all the wicked Israelites, all right, they left the covenant that the Lord gave us, the laws that the Lord gave us, and kept the laws of Antiochus Epiphanes, the laws of the Greeks. And they worshiped other gods and idols. All right, wicked as hell, man. All right, just like how you wicked niggas do here now, man. You don't forsook the ways of the Lord. You keep none of the laws that the Lord had told you to keep, but you keep all the ways of America, man. All right, the ways of this damn devil. All right, Esau, Edom, the white man, the devil. All right. All right, it says, for the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land. Yeah, so he forced us to follow his laws, the laws of the land, and to forsake our laws, man. You understand? This is what the Greeks have done to us, man. All right? This is true history, man. They don't teach you this history in school, man. In high school and middle school, right? Because when I was growing up, right, they taught us about the Greeks, the Greek Empire and all that, but you don't learn about none of that, man. You just learn about Alexander the Great, all right? And you don't really learn like this true history, man. You don't learn about how wicked he was, all right? You don't learn about what he did and none of that, all right? It says, for the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple. You see? He forced us that we shouldn't keep our ways, that he forced us not to worship the Lord, man. All right? This happened during the time of the Greeks, man. The Greek Empire, Antiochus Epiphanes, man. The fourth. All right? It says, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days, man. Yeah, so he forced us to not keep the Sabbath days and none of the holy days, man. All right? So it says, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people. Yeah, so he wanted us to forcibly not keep the Sabbath days, the Israelites, you know. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, he wanted us to forsake the Lord, man. All right? Wicked as hell, man. All right? This damn devil, Antiochus Epiphanes. Wicked as hell, man. The Bible calls him a wicked root. All right? A wicked root. And that's why the Most High killed him, how he killed him, man. All right? It says, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts. Now, how wicked is that, man? You gotta be wicked as hell, all right, for us to sacrifice unclean animals. Swine's flesh? The Lord hates the pig. When you sacrifice animals, it's supposed to be a clean animal, man. All right? He forced us to sacrifice swine's flesh upon idol altars, man. Wicked as hell. All right? Wicked as hell, man. All right? It says that they should also leave their children uncircumcised. Yeah, so he forced us to keep all these wicked ass laws, man. Because our ways is to be circumcised, all right? The Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're supposed to be circumcised on the 8th day. This is the covenant that the Lord has spoken unto Abraham, man. You understand? So it says that they should also leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation, man. All right? Wicked as hell, man. This is what the Greeks forced us to do, man. They don't teach you this in history class, man. You understand? It says to the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. You see? He forced us to forsake the laws of the Lord and to worship idols and all that, man. All right? I gotta get me one of those. Those things go like 70 miles an hour, man. One of those scooters. Those electric scooters, man. Those things are tough, man. They fire, man. They cool. All right. It says, to the end they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. All right. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. All right. So if we didn't keep the ways of the Lord, the laws of the Lord, he forces us to not keep our own ways, to not keep the covenant that the Lord gave to us, man. He forces us to not keep the laws of the Lord, man. And if we were found keeping our own customs, serving the Lord, all right, that he was to put us to death, man. We just read it. All right, it says right here, and whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. All right. In the self-same manner, he wrote he to his whole kingdom and appointed overseers over all the people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city. Then many of the people were gathered unto them, to wit, every one that forsook the law, and so they committed evils in the land, and drove the Israelites into secret places, even wheresoever they could flee for succor. Now the 15th day of the month Caslu, all right, in the 145th year, they set up the abomination of desolation upon the altar and builded idol altars throughout the cities of Judah on every side, man. All right, so they built altars, man, for other gods, to worship other gods, man, in Jerusalem, man, in the Holy Land, man. That's how wicked you Greeks were, man. All right. Forcing us to eat swine's flesh, sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts to other gods, man. Wicked as hell, man. You understand? All right. And burnt incense at the doors of their houses and in the streets. And when they had rent in pieces the books of the law which they had found, they burnt them with fire. Yeah, so they took the scriptures, man. They took the Bible. All right? They ripped up the scriptures and they burnt the scriptures with fire, man. Y'all gonna have to pay for that, man. You Israelites, I mean, you Edomites, you so-called white people, you got a lot to pay for, man, starting from the time of when we first came into the land. All right, when you didn't even want us to let us go through your land so that we could come into our land. All right, during the time of Joshua. All right, you didn't let us go through the land. All right, during the time of Joshua and Caleb, if I'm not mistaken. All right, you didn't want to let us go through your land so we could enter into our land. You understand? You Edomites, you make covenants with the other nations to destroy us. You understand? It says, and when they had rent in pieces the books of the law, which is the Bible, which they found, they burnt them with fire. All right, so you Greeks, when you found our laws, all right, the scriptures, all right, y'all burnt them with fire, man. All right, they don't teach